What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a good start to their week. I've only got a couple opportunities between now and the April 14th 2K to really work on my top end speed. I'm gonna go back to the 8 by 500 meter workout with 3.5 minutes rest in between. I'm going to do this a little differently today, where I try to give you all the real-time play-by-play as we go. Hopefully I can give you all a real-time sense of what's running through my mind over the course of this workout. One thing I am tinkering around with a little bit for these shorter workouts is actually moving the, actually don't know what this is called, but moving the foot board up one setting. So I usually row, or I usually erg with my heels in the lowest possible setting, just given the limitations with my hip mobility. But because this workout will be very high stroke rate, I'm gonna be shortening up my stroke anyways. I am gonna test out erging with my heels one notch up. My thinking here is that with my heels in the lowest setting, I'm not pushing in a horizontal enough plane. So if you think about where your butt is in relation to your feet, the lower your feet go, you're actually going to be pushing up this way. And so I tend to find that I will feel like my butt is often slipping off the seat, which you really don't want to happen when you are doing an all-out sprint. So I think by raising my feet just a little bit, I can decrease that angle a bit and hopefully feel like I'm pushing more horizontally. And no matter what happens today, I'm going to learn something. So let's get into it.
I'm stealing time from my own life, all the hours that God sends.
So although the distance is short, and in some ways that makes this workout a little easier mentally, I don't consider myself a sprinter, so these are not my favorite workouts. I know some people, maybe who are just more explosive athletes really love these kinds of workouts, but I see them as a bit of a necessary evil. Not the ones I enjoy, per se. I'll always unstrap my feet. It's easier to shake them out that way. And then I really try to focus on deep breaths, lowering my heart rate, just staying calm, trying to get that heart rate as low as possible by the time the next interval starts. So I'm at 120 right now. If I can get it down to 110 or so, that'd be great.
Living out of line, but with a blazing smile outside.
It's very hard in these types of workouts to stay present, right? Focus on just the next interval and not think about what you have left. And this is kind of that part of the workout where it's easy to think about how I'm feeling right now, which is tired, a little sore, and think about how many intervals I have left. 5. But do the best I can to just focus on each and every one, and then worry about the ones after that when it's time. the halfway point. We're just at the halfway point. Really need to take what I said a few minutes ago to heart. Focus on each and every one, because that last one definitely hurt.
I'm stealing time from my own life. All the hours that God sends. My future is a valentine, stolen in the perfect crime. And as the hours go flash,
Gonna dig in for these next two.
down the windows, and I know I'm living out of line, with a blazing smile I'll
Something I can get better at, which invariably is going to happen to all of us from time to time, is when I blow up during a workout like today, I think too often I will stop and quit right then and there and get off the rower. Now, I think it's totally fair to do that if you stop because you're injured, right? Or you're feeling ill, you're about to throw up. You know, definitely don't want to push through injury or illness, but other times where it's just mental, or it's largely mental, or maybe I miscalculated the pace and I went out too hard, I think I can do a better job of just finishing the workout. Now, that might mean letting way off the pace, and that's okay. Right, this is where I think I need to do a better job of just putting my ego to the side. I had a goal for this workout, which now I'm not going to hit. It doesn't mean that it was a wasted workout, right? And that's, I think, a big change in attitude that I need to embrace. Still put in some good work today, despite the blow up. So let's get this last interval done. Talk to you in a bit. So although the result wasn't necessarily what I was hoping for today, what did I learn? I think I learned two things. One more technical. I think having my feet on the second hole there and not the lowest setting actually works pretty well. I did feel like, and it's a subtle difference, but I did feel like my drive was more horizontal, and I didn't actually feel at all at any point today like my butt was gonna come off the seat, even though I was pushing pretty hard, especially at the start of the intervals. That's really good. I'm really excited about that because I can incorporate that into my training. The other thing I learned is that despite blowing up midway through that workout, I don't think I'm far off. So my goal, in case it wasn't obvious from seeing the splits, was to average under 130 per 500 meters for all 8. And that fifth interval was when I started to think, this is getting hard. And the sixth one, my legs just felt the lactic acid, your legs just get so full and so pumped with lactic acid. Everything just kind of seizes up. That's what happened on that sixth interval. When you are riding that line and really pushing your limits, even pacing yourself incorrectly by a fraction of a second is enough to send you off the edge of the cliff. So I don't think I judged that too far off, but I did go out, I think, a little bit too hard on those first 3 or 4 intervals, and I paid the price for it. Continued strength training over the next couple months will help a lot. And then other than that, just sticking with the peak plan, cycling through the same workouts I've been doing. I don't think there's gonna be any trick to getting there. It's just sticking to the plan, putting the work in. So overall, again, not the outcome I was looking for, but still a good workout. I don't think I could have even done this workout 3 weeks ago. So until next time, take care of yourselves, keep chasing. Peace.